Hello, Isaac here. In September 2019, I turned 29. To mark entering this final year of my 20s, I went on a cycle trip along the southeast coast with my best friend Adam. Here's the story of that trip. Hello, going to be going away with Adam on a cycle ride along the southeast coast. So I'm going to have a video chat with him now to kind of come up with some plans. So I was thinking starting from London and then making our way around the coast, maybe to Folkestone.
Yeah.
The next day, Adam came round to finalise the plans. Adam has arrived. Hey! All right. Vietnamese coffee time. Got some. Oh, it's the best. It's very good.
I'm excited now.
Yeah.
I was getting worried it could be too much,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Hello. So me and Adam have finally come up with a route now. We're going to be cycling from London to Dover, along the coast, camping along the way. We have 3 different campsites that we've booked. For this trip, I've wanted to kind of experiment building a solar bike. So essentially putting a solar panel on my bike to charge my e-bike battery. So to do this, I got a 12 volt, 120 watt solar panel, which I've attached to a trailer. The use of the trailer is that I'm putting all the camping gear in it, and then on top of the trailer, we have the solar panel. The solar panel feeds to a control box, which ups the voltage from 12 volts to 36 volts, and that then feeds into the e-bike battery to charge it. My tests so far, I've not been getting very high amps from the solar panel, so I'm sure that I could probably do something different and better. Yeah, I've also tried to make some other improvements to the setup of my bike, where I've got a bag to put on the handlebars, and the bag on the handlebars will have the camera in, lens, microphone, etc. Yeah, see how it goes. Bye! It's like gone 5:30 in the morning. Didn't get much sleep. Yeah, we thought we'd set off early so that we could kind of beat the commuters out of London. I'm tired. Adam is here. Good morning.
Hey. Oh, it's early.
Yeah, it's very early. Let's start that.
Ooh.
Trailer,
Ooh.
solar panel.
That's really cool. This is. It's really long. I didn't expect it to be this long. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Alright, how are you?
Oh, very good.
And so, after making some adjustments to our bikes, we were finally ready to set off on our little adventure. 7 a.m.
Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
7 a.m.
I don't think it's gonna work. Will we make it?
Maybe.
So heavy.
I can barely pick it up.
What are you worried about?
I guess I'm worried that it's going to take a really long time to get there and we might have bike issues.
We're hoping to leave at 6:30, which was an hour ago. It's now 7:30. you're sorted now.
Yeah. Oh my days.
I've not even tested if this works. How can I get my leg over there? Battery depleted.
How do you find cycling so far?
It's been alright. Taking a while to get used to the bike. Feels like feels like being on a motorbike. But Google Maps is saying 3 hours to Rochester, which is like going to be our first destination. And then we cycled for an hour, and it still said 3 hours till Rochester. Which is so
Yeah, so despite cycling for an hour, we've only... Probably took us twice as long, right? I'm worried about the trailer breaking at some point, but hopefully not.
it's all good.
Now we're at Greenwich.
Well, let's just say my worst fear came true not long after this. Yes, the trailer broke.
I got very far, but we're having major bike issues. My trailer broke off, the screw just snapped. Luckily, I had one spare screw, so...
All because you had one screw left that accidentally fell into your bag.
Yeah, just one screw.
Get the screw fixed, get all these backup screws. I just want to push on to Rochester.
So if we don't make it to the campsite in reasonable time, what do you think we should do, Adam?
I'm gonna just rock up anywhere.
Some random field. But I don't see us getting there, but alright, we'll see.
Made it to the coast near Rochester for sunset. It's a spot that we wanted to explore. We're especially interested in the islands of Fort Hugh and Darnet, two islands with abandoned forts from the 19th century. It certainly was a beautiful spot to cycle past. And so we kept pushing on to our destination, the campsite on the Isle of Sheppey. Slowly but surely, darkness descended. But then, the bike issues began. The battery that had been plugged into my solar panel all day wasn't working. I thought it might be a cable issue, but it wasn't. So, I had to continue cycling without any power.
Get through the fence because the road's just crazy.
The road was dangerous. It was busy and pitch black. It just wasn't safe for cyclists. But there was a cycle path next to the road, closed off for roadworks. With the help of pliers, we managed to get through the fence and onto that path.
Yeah, the cycle track's there. Close the cycle track because of roadworks, leaving a very dangerous road.
Eventually, once the path ended, we started to wade through a farmer's field until the road was safe to cycle on again. We were considering camping in the field, but decided to continue on.
We're getting very close. Yeah, it's this way then, right? We're getting so close.
What?
We're getting so close now.
0.7 miles.
Yeah.
I just hope when we get there, it's just no complications.
Yeah.
It's only one power.
so we finally made it to the campsite where I plugged in one of my spare batteries. And let's just say that broke as well.
Yeah, so it's the next day. We somehow managed to make it to the campsite yesterday. I really didn't think we were going to make it, and finally got to the campsite about 10 p.m. But it was at the campsite that I found, well, basically I plugged in one of the batteries I depleted when I got to the campsite, and it's made a big spark. I unplugged it, I tried plugging it in with a different charger, it did the same, and then battery started to heat up, something like burning. So it seemed like the battery just blew. I don't know. But this wasn't the battery that wasn't working from the solar panel either. So
Oh yeah, well, lovely. I still feel like kind of lethargic and just really dopey. Hoping when we get back on the bike it won't feel too bad.
Adam.
Yep. It's day 2.
It's day 2. Well, we had all the hiccups yesterday. Trailer broke, cables, and then the batteries.
Batteries. 2 of 3.
2 of 3 batteries are broken, which is mental. Don't know how that happens. So realistically we can't cycle all the way to Dover anymore. The only alternative I can think of is we keep going to the next campsite. I think we can keep going after that.
Yeah, because you can get 20 miles out of it. So if you can charge along the way,
Yeah.
we're on to a winner, aren't we? But it's quite late now.
So, the plan was to go as far as Margate and stay there for the remainder of the trip. But, given the distance we had to travel, we still had to stop halfway to charge my bike battery.
Where are you now?
In a Costa on the side of a motorway.
Cycle up the motorway.
Well, we could just get onto it.
Okay.
It was the only thing that was open late with a plug socket. I'm charging my only battery.
So you can get the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Is
So,
everything broken?
well, yeah, 2 batteries are broken. So, got the trailers holding it. But we're in a campsite we're going to is about another hour 20 Google cycle away. But we're going to be cycling in the dark because I'm waiting for the battery to charge.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully we get there okay.
Of course, it wasn't going to be plain sailing. In order to get onto the coast, so that we could avoid cycling on the roads, we had to carry our heavy bikes up and down stairs. Then, the trailer broke. Twice. We carried on, reaching the campsite at around 11 p.m.
Oh, which ones are rough when I wake up? Yeah.
So where are we going, Adam?
Botany Bay!
So we set off to Botany Bay, a secluded sandy beach with the views of the white cliffs and the sea. It was a fun, relaxing day out, a contrast to the previous days.
That was so nice. It's almost worried about gulping water and going nose, but as long as you just breathe out and go through it, it's not that scary.
It's so mesmerising. You just end up staring at it non-stop.
I thought about bringing my tablet to put a movie on it. But I was like, nah, we should
Got a fire?
go fire.
It's nice and warm as well. Heat your toes up. Sizzle them a bit. Oh, there we go, literally.
Oh, you can fly. Yeah, it can blow downwards through the thing, can't it?
Yeah.
See.
A bit more beaten up.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Right, cheers.
Cheers.
We finally ended the day, sat around the campfire in the dead of night, with the array of stars above. That's why I love camping so much. When we look up, we cannot help but realise how vast and majestic the universe is. It speaks of God's greatness. In Psalm 8, David ponders when he looks up at the vastness, "What is man, that you are mindful of them? For the God that created all of this cares deeply for every single human being. We are incredibly small, but God cares for us and gives us a place of honour in creation. This is the love of God. It lifts us and it humbles us. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth."
Lemony zesty.
The next day, we went to Reculver, the site of an early Roman fort and later an Anglo-Saxon monastery. The towers of the medieval church dominate the skyline, once acting as a navigation marker for ships at sea. Interestingly, the geography of the area was vastly different. The Wantsum Channel, a sea channel just 3 miles wide, cut off the Isle of Thanet from the mainland. Over time, the channel silted up, but it was still possible to sail to Canterbury in the 15th century. We spent a lot of time on the grounds of the old church, and it gave Adam a good chance to do some drawing.
Managed to do any other drawings, Adam?
Oh yeah. Let's start from the start of the trip.
Yeah.
I've kind of like got into this mode of using different colours for different moments. So you can see they're all kind of labelled like some kind of diagram. So that's the very first drawing I did in Greenwich. We had 5 seconds. We had to go. There was another day on the 19th. That was at the first campsite on the breakfast. So that was the only drawing I did on the first day.
Yeah.
Second day, managed to do some. More again, different coloured pens to kind of do different stuff. But it's been tricky. I hoped I drew. I wanted to draw much more, but I didn't have time. Just a lot of cycling to do.
The last day, Adam. This is it. How have you found the trip then?
It's been really good. It's been really nice having these couple of days to take it easy,
Yeah.
have fun with the cameras. Because there's been some big parts of it. There've been absolute missions to get from A to B, then to C, then to D, and lots of breakages.
Yeah, I guess it's just been a shame how much my bike is broken. I can't believe it, really. The solar concept didn't really work out, but then, yeah, the 2 batteries breaking was just insane. It feels like a bit of a failure not getting to Dover, but also a massive accomplishment that we made it here.
Yeah, and it felt pretty seamless, just adapting the plan to stay here for 3 nights. Yeah, lots to learn, and the camping aspect as well was quite fun. I'm just excited for our next trip.
And so, that was the end of our little adventure. It was a lot of fun. It was great to spend time together. I hope we can do more cycling in the future.
Oh, okay, I really like that shot.